it took me a long while to get to where I'm sitting right now, man. Like Guam out of all places, for example. I thought I seen that like on shoes or toys or something. I didn't know what the hell a Guam was. You know what I'm saying? I done been to like 3 or 4 different countries, and starting out, I didn't think I was gonna get that far, man. And I know you done had a few trials and tribulations. You actually went the straighter route compared to myself.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, how do you feel
But
about
it
where you?
don't matter, as long as you get there. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I want you in particular, if you don't mind enlightening us first. I'll share mine after. But how do you
Mm.
feel about where you are now,
Oh man.
from how you
Um.
started to where you sitting right now?
Oh man. And it's wow. That's a fantastic question, man. And whew, deep. So there's a lot of levels to that question, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and especially where we are in the world right now,
Mm-hmm.
I think in a lot of ways, everything that has gone on has kind of built to me looking at this situation where we are right now
Mm-hmm.
as like, oh, I could either complain and be upset and be sad and depressed with everything going on in the world. And for those that are, my heart goes out to you guys.
Yep.
It's hard. Things are hard right now. Things are crazy. There's a lot of uncertainty. If you can, talk to somebody. Please, 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 please. I can't emphasize that
Yep.
enough. Talk to somebody, get some therapy, talk to a good friend that's got a good level head. Just anything you can do. Just don't suffer alone. Don't suffer in
Your
silence.
mental health is important.
It is. But kind of like the journey, it's kind of a weird journey is, I kind of took the path like you said, the graduate from high school, go to college, get a what's considered a good job,
Mm-hmm.
and work and expect retirement and get that gold watch when you retire. Um, but I'd say the past 3 to 5 years, kind of right around the time I started figuring out personal finance, the thing about it is once it was kind of like that that watershed moment where everything started to make sense and you
Yeah.
start to see that there's options. And I started reading and you start learning about different things. So like one of the things that's kind of big for me right now, um and it kind of piggybacks with believing in God, but kind of right in there, and they complement each other so well. Is I started studying what's called Stoicism, and I mean I know you've heard of the Stoic, blah blah blah,
Mm-hmm.
but really understanding what that means, and to me, it means being prepared for a situation if it could go, everything could go to shit, but it's how you look at it,
Mm-hmm.
and what do you make out of it. And I think because of that, I've been able to just take things as they come. If it's a setback, kind of bob and weave and be ready to have a plan A, a plan B, and plan C,
Uh,
and be ready to go. And there's just so much peace, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And you know stuff ain't perfect.
Never will
I'm
be,
not
man.
gonna lie lie
Never
about
will
that.
be.
I mean, stuff goes wrong all the time, even today. Um, but it's all about how you look at it. I mean, you can sit and dwell and complain and everything else, but that don't do anything. And once I learned that, and once I learned that you can fix your own problems, things got great, man.
It
Things are
actually makes the
good.
situation harder when you start
Yeah,
complaining
it
and.
does. It does. You look for excuses, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you realize that any situation you're in, with some exceptions. I mean, a few years back when I showed a check to Cadillac, that's a story for another day. Um, we'll talk about that another day. It was still about how you looked at it. I mean, I could have been upset and pissed off and mad, but because of that, I mean, being able to step back and look at it from outside looking in, I was able to come out ahead.
Yeah.
After looking at that, and I mean, I think that's kind of where I am right now, and I'm just happy because everything that's going on, I see an opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
and just like why we sitting here right now. I mean, it came out, you know, if it just goes that we talk and we can show our kids these later on,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
This is
but I want as many people out there to check it out. So please like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff.
Definitely.
Please do that. We love to meet as many people as we can. This is I'm enjoying. I'm excited.
Everybody has different perspectives, and we love to hear them all.
Yeah, it's so exciting, so exciting. And I did want to add. I forgot to add this a little while ago. Please in the comments, tell us about your drunk stories, and some of the best ones. Maybe we'll share them on a future show or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So
let's see if you can top mine, because that was pretty eesh.
Yeah, I done heard some stories, bro. I'm sure they can catch it.
Yeah, I love to hear them, man.
I'm sure,
because I know I ain't the worstest one out there, bro. I know I ain't the worst.
No. But no, to kind of finish out the answer to your question, it's just in a great place, man, and it's all about how you see things and knowing that things ain't perfect, things never will be perfect, but it's all about how you look at it. And not saying I'm on some rainbows and unicorns and no shit like that, but I mean,
it's kind of a frilly hat you got on, cuz.
Hey, it's warm, bro. And if it was frilly, so what? Frilly some cool shit.
Got you. So what are like pink unicorns, nigga? You want your cornbread? Like, damn.
So no, man, just it's all about just being in a good spot, and knowing that despite all the turmoil and things in the world that's going on right now, you realize it's not, while it seems like it's the worst, at some point in time it's going to get better.
Mm-hmm.
And for some people, the only way it gets better is how you look at it and your perspective of it. And that may be the only change out there, but that's enough. I heard the cork pop accessory re-up.
Yep.
I'm going to return the question to you. And while you're getting situated, one of the things I do want to talk about is, while partaking in my Uncle Nearest and the likes, I have to remember to save a little bit, because I'm working on what's called an infinity bottle.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of those? Have I told you about that before?
Yeah, will you put the last little bit of the bottles you drink into one bottle?
Yeah, so I'm about 2/3 through the way of my first infinity bottle, and I'm kind of excited, and I want to taste it just to see where it's at.
No, let it be up first.
I know, because I'd be mad if I get this bottle filled up and it tastes like ass, and I'm sad and disappointed.
Dang.
So man, I'll take that question and turn it on to you, man. So how, where you are now, because I know where you've been. I
can't do but laugh about it now, man.
And I know where you are. So man, tell me, how one, kind of give us, you don't have to give us your whole life story and testimony or anything like that, but kind of tell us how you got to being where you were to being in the place you are right now, and you're in a good place.
For starters, man, I was freaking hard-headed, bro. Didn't listen to nothing, didn't listen to nobody. I did what I felt I wanted to do, when I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. I guess it's hereditary, man. But anyway.
And when you say hereditary, what makes you say that?
Because our father did what he wanted to do, when he wanted to do it, how he wanted to do it.
Yes, he did, man.
But I mean, really, I don't know, man, because like I said, I didn't listen to nothing, and then had my first baby at 17, and I had this grand idea, like drop out of school, work full-time at Taco Bell, and that's going to make the ends meet. And so, I did that. Didn't finish my education. Year and a half.
What's going on over there, man?
Sirens. I don't know, man. Is
it that the snake that was at your house today?
It could have been, man. It could have been. It was frightening, man. It was frightening. About as big as my finger right here. Letter L, but yeah. Gotta embrace the sirens. Shout out to the first responders that's doing what they do right now. But yeah, then year and a half, Dre was born. Like a year and a half or so. Then Shania came, and getting fired from here and there, still not listening. Doing stupid stuff like payday loans and doing other
payday loans are the worst.
Tell me about it. Doing other miscellaneous stuff, and then eventually I was just in a real bad spot where I was like, I gotta get out of this environment, or I don't know where I'm gonna end up. And this is not the person I wanted. This is not the person my kids need to see. You know what I'm saying? This is not what I wanted for them. So then, messed around, tried to join the Air Force, didn't work. Navy didn't work.
You're too short for the Air Force, and you can't swim. So how the hell is that gonna work?
Anywho, so then I was like, forget it, man. I was frustrated. It was back to what you were saying earlier about, not letting stuff like get to you and push through it, find out a solution. I didn't have that mindset then. So I was just like, screw it. I might as well just go out here and just do some street stuff just to stack some money up and blah, 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 blah. And then the homie Ronnie came and was like, man, I'm going to talk to this recruiter about joining the Army. You should come with me. I was like, what the hell? Let's go. So I went in there, talked to the recruiter, boom, 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 boom. Paperwork went through. In a week, I went off to MEPS. If you don't know what MEPS is, join the Army, you'll figure it out.
Or you can just tell those that won't be joining the Army.
I could, but you know what I'm saying? Come on, be a part of the team. No, but
that sounds like some Starship Trooper shit. Be a good citizen.
I'm gonna do my part. See, okay, so MEPS is basically where we do all our appointments, our physicals. They give us our job, or the proper term is our MOS or whatever, and everything like that. And you swear in, you put your right hand up, swear in, and all that other stuff. So that's basically what MEPS is. For anybody who didn't know what MEPS is, don't plan on joining the military. That's what MEPS is. So then join the Army, and then even then, it was still rough. I started at the bottom. I had no rank on my chest. You know what I'm saying? Barely making anything. Still had these 3 kids to take care of.
And you were ugly.
No, never that, man. Never that. They call me Chocolate Truffle.
No.
But even the Army was rough, man. You know what I'm saying? I was missing the kids. Shania wasn't even talking when I left, so that played a major part. And then AIT came around. We had a few issues with her mom at that point, and it was just jacked up. But then I met my wife then, and then stuff slowly started to build, and then we got together. Stuff was still rocky, you know what I'm saying? We had a air mattress and a portable DVD player and 1 chair. That's all we had.
Hey, shout out to the air mattress to start.
Yes, sir.
I've been there too. I know.
Who has it? That's the question. Who has it? So we start off like that, and then we didn't know each other long. So I'm in a marriage with somebody I barely know.
Mm-hmm.
And our first year was rocky, like really, really rocky. I was active duty Monday through Friday, Friday through Sunday. I mean, we getting it in Army wise. And then year roll around, I deployed. Deployment was what it was. And a couple of other things hit, like child support, things like that hit. But, to end all this was one day, a few years ago, I woke up and I was like, Kevin, there's too much negativity around. You know what I'm saying? Try pushing that away, giving all you got to something positive, and see what the outcome is. And actually listen to people's advice, because you don't know everything, and there's people that know way more than you do.
Can you say that one more time?
I will
for not, the cheap seats.
I will not. They should have bought better tickets.
There's a couple people that will pay money for that right there. Go on.
I started listening, doing positive stuff. Getting out of my comfort zone was a big thing too. Especially being in Augusta, I was comfortable with Augusta. I didn't want to leave Augusta. Augusta was Augusta. Comfort zone. That's something else for everybody else. Get out your comfort zone. You never know what you'll find.
Being comfort is probably the worst thing that can happen to somebody.
So, I got out my comfort zone, and I just kept climbing the ranks, man. Just climbing the ranks in life, climbing the ranks in the military. I've always taken care of my kids from the age of 17 until now and beyond. I always took care of them the best I could. Always put them first. Always thought family first, and that motivated me also to get in a more positive space, because I got teenagers, man. They're expensive. Jesus Christ.
Not looking forward to that day.
Man, Daddy, can I? Daddy, Can you let me hold? Expensive. I love them to death. And they can have the shirt off my back. This is why I told them a couple weeks ago. This is why I do what I do, to make sure y'all can have what you want and what you need. Because, you know, us growing up, it was more what we needed versus what we wanted 90% of the time, I would say. So, you know what I'm saying? I climbed and I'm continue to climb, man. I'm not done yet. But the spot I am, it's a real good spot. You know what I'm saying? I think for both of us, we got a lot of angels looking down, bro. So we got a lot of blessings.
You got that right.
That's constantly coming through to us, man. So yeah, I like where I'm at. I love where I'm at, man, because I could have been ain't no telling.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm glad, man. I'm telling you, what I see today, definitely glad to see what I see, man.
I appreciate
good stuff. I'm proud of you, man.
I appreciate
for real.
The wonders of getting your head out your ass, man. Or better, or more PC, I guess. Getting out of your own way.
No, this is foul language.
It is, ain't it? Getting your head out your MFing ass.
Sorry, Mom, because I know you're watch this at some point.
Lamar made me do it, Mom. It wasn't me.
Snitch.